Hello and welcome to episode 160 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on touring Llywylln and Wista's Cherry Cove. Llywylln has been very active in the comments for the last year, I believe, or maybe even a bit longer. So I thought it'd be lovely. Well, Raynstorm actually suggested, because Raynstorm knew that they've been doing a lot of work on their deed. So I thought what a lovely idea to show the guys in one of the episodes, and they can give us a tour of their deed. So if you guys want to all say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Raynstorm here.
So we got
Hello.
Raynstorm and Llywylln.
Hello.
And Wista, well, because you're nearby each other, Wista's chose not to talk, otherwise you'll echo, is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, so it'll be Llywylln be showing us around. And
So here we are at the end of the docks.
We're
And-
sitting over and talking there too.
yes,
Sorry.
we just got off the boat, and here we are.
Here we are at the end of the docks, and if you look up, you'll see our lighthouse. This is supposed to be the welcome point for people coming to Cherry Cove.
Yes,
I love that.
it's very
I
good.
think that's awesome. The cantilever shelves that you have up there, with the braziers on top, I just think that looks so awesome.
Yeah, that does. That's really
night,
clever.
it just looks incredible.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It finally looks the way that I wanted it to.
How long did it
Alright.
take?
It took a little while because we didn't have any marble in our mine, so we got marble donated from other friends like Morph and Smilo. Because it takes so much marble to make the braziers, and it takes a lot of gold, so I had to do a lot of gold mining, and it's not easy to get those big brazier bowls, so it took a long time. But when I finally got all of the necessary materials, we originally had just one brazier up on the top, and it was sort of sticking out through the roof, which is not really what I wanted, but it was lighting something.
Yeah.
But then I got all the materials together that I needed for the rest of it, and it turned out to be remarkably easy to just build the scaffolding of wooden ladders up on each side, and then put those left and right arches up to act like braces.
Yeah,
So-
good job.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an episode to show them how to do stuff like that, because not everybody knows that you can just make levels of just, what do they call them, the ladders.
Right.
Work
They have
as-
to have. I think they have to have at least one wall to brace against.
Yeah.
So because I had the central tower that went all the way up on the top, and if you want to come in, you can see what we've done.
Yeah.
This is sort of like the storage area. You come in and maybe even seek a little safety, because this is right at the edge of the deed. So right over here, this wall, if you look out this window, we have monsters that will actually come and try to get at you from this side. So if you have to duck inside until the guards have a chance to defend you,
Yeah.
you can just come right in. And these doors have locks on them.
Yeah, I can see an old fat
Yeah,
horse.
no trolls. No trolls.
Yeah, no
You
trolls.
set it so anybody can come in now?
Yes, it should be so that anybody can come in, except a troll. You know.
Yeah.
Right. And goblin, they can't come in either. Or lava fiends.
The first floor is the observation area, which I wanted to showcase the new double wide arches.
This
So-
is nice.
You can get a nice clear view of everywhere, or if you have a bow, you can shoot at the spiders and the trolls.
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, very cool.
So you got the left and right and the T arches all up in here. That looks
Right,
really
right.
good.
So it makes it look like a triple wide arch with just one
Yeah.
brace in the middle.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I really like
Yeah.
that for the bow hunting. That's brilliant.
The next floor up is guest rooms,
Oh,
where we have beds for people who may want to log out here if they're trying to tour the world and need to, log out
Real
for some
quick.
reason. Yep.
Nice.
Wista went and put beds in them recently, so they're now actually furnished.
yeah.
And the next level up is just stepping out onto the balcony that surrounds the tower.
Excellent views, I must say, and we're not even at the top yet.
Yeah, very nice.
This is...
When we go up to the top, you have to be careful because there's no railings around the braziers to protect you from falling.
Yeah, that would be funny. Well, not, but...
And go up and look.
Yeah. Yeah, really good job you guys have done. Cool, what floor is this?
So this is technically the 8th floor.
Let's come
Coming
up
up?
and yeah, I was just having a
Your
look.
hammer's going, it looks like you're trying to break down this.
No, I'm not breaking anything.
Wow, nice view.
Just, oh, here we go. I think I'm at the top now. Yeah, wow.
Nice view.
Very, very nice view.
It's a great view of the Overwatch from here too.
Yes.
Have you done a wall up the hill as well?
What do you mean a wall?
Our hedge. You've done a hedge. You're all the way up the hill.
She put little spaces in there so you can go out at different areas.
Oh, I see.
Does she plan on putting little gates there?
I'm not really sure. She hasn't really discussed with me her plan for the hedges.
Okay.
For projects?
Well, we can see that in a future episode, eh?
Yeah.
She leaves a space every 5 so that you can get through them.
Yeah, this
Are
is...
you gonna ask her if she's gonna put gates there to protect so the trolls and stuff don't come in? Or
Are you going to put gates between the hedges? Yeah, she does. She wants them to be iron gates.
Nice.
Oh, right,
It's
yeah.
gonna be good.
That will look nice. I nearly fell off the edge, by the way.
Wasn't intended to be a trap.
I'm back down and outside.
I'm just on my way down now.
That looks so good. You did a
Yeah,
very good job.
that
Well
is...
done.
I don't even want to think about how long that must have taken, but you must have enjoyed doing it, so it doesn't really matter, does it, how long they take when you do these projects? Remember when I did my landfill? That took months.
Your land bridge, yeah.
Yeah, that is fantastic though, your lighthouse. Truly.
Over here is our Path of Love meditation spot,
Oh, right.
complete with the new beehives.
Ah,
I think I walked past a couple new ones. You might want to go check and see if they're noisy. If they are, you can so you can get an extra queen out of it.
She's been paying a lot of attention to the beehives. They did spread out. We even, I think she gave one of them to Smilo. You brought the beehive over for
Right.
oh, did he?
and then it spread to the next one and the next one, and then I think, was that Smilo? Yeah, Smilo didn't have a beehive, so we gave the one that you gave to us to him.
Oh, gotcha. And see, and the one to the right of the middle is noisy, and having that empty one there. Do you have sugar in it? Because the sugar will.
Do you have sugar in the hives?
You want sugar in it to attract it over the second queen to go over to the other hive.
All right, so coming in here is the little garden spot in the fountain area in front of our house.
Oh, this is lovely, yeah.
Yeah, that looks really nice. I like the
That
use
is
of the
excellent.
slate and marble together.
Yeah,
That
that looks
pattern.
so lovely. So it
And I
just
like
goes,
all the trellises around too.
yeah,
And the lavender. I love the lavender.
really, really nice.
Yeah. Well done, Wista. I know that's your work. Thank you.
She said thank you. And would you like to tour the house?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we come in here from the garden side. On the left, you can see all of the work that Wista has put into furnishing our dining room.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Really nice.
Wow, wow, wow. That looks so good. I love the tapestries.
Speaking of tapestries, they're having a contest. Wista, you may want to do this. They're having a fan art contest on, if you go to Wurm Online, I can find the link if you want me to. And you've got until 21st of August, but whoever has the best artwork, they're going to put it on a tapestry and you can be able to make it, like my friend Feldray did. So if you come up with artwork and you win the contest, you can be immortalized in Wurm.
Yeah, you definitely should try it.
Over here is the living room.
Oh, very nice. Look at the sofas.
I love it.
Yeah.
I usually only have one in a room. I never thought of putting three like this.
Yeah.
I think that looks great.
Goes well with the tapestry. Nice choice.
Now that door over there leads to the storeroom, where we have made an interesting discovery, at least I think so.
Oh, yeah.
There's a small bug with the wax seals and pottery jars.
Yeah.
If you have a pottery jar with something in it sealed in your inventory, it continues to age. So I was taking my my mountain goulash for lunch and throwing it in my backpack when I would go mining, and it was rotting away in my inventory even though it was sealed with wax. So I threw the mountain goulash container, pottery jar, into the shelf here, and it turns out that in a shelf, even if it doesn't have a wax seal on it, it doesn't age.
Oh, really?
So I just leave I leave an unsealed pottery jar with my lunch in it in the shelf, and it doesn't age.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I figured the rotting on your person in your inventory is part of, it's always been that way. Food in your inventory rots faster than if it's sitting in a container someplace. So I wonder if that is what that is. But you would think if it's sealed, it shouldn't do that.
No.
It shouldn't do it. But this jar in the shelf is not sealed, and yet it's not rotting.
Cool.
It's the wax seal broke on it,
well,
so I just left it in the shelf, and it turns out that it's not rotting.
Well, there's a handy tip for people. Excellent. What about the urns? Have they been?
That's what he's talking about, the pottery jars.
No, I think he's talking about the amphoras.
Yes, that's
over here.
the amphoras. Yeah.
Those are working like they're supposed to.
Oh, they are.
But then again, I'm not going to walk around with an amphora in my backpack just to check it out. It would sort of impede the rest of my work.
That would be funny.
Across the hall here we have the kitchen, which is also connected to the dining room.
Oh,
You
that's
notice
a
there's
nice
still
hall.
that bug of some of the doors look like they open and some don't when you're walking through. I saw you just walk right through the door.
Oh, so you got new larders. Check you out. You got two of them, in fact. Do they? Well, the larder we've had has worked wonderfully, I must say.
According to Wista, she said that it does eventually, even if there's still snowballs in there, it does eventually start to cause damage to the food.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it does take a very long time.
Yeah, it
Right.
just slows it down. It doesn't. It doesn't
Yeah.
like.
You had stuff in your larder that was like 3 game years, which is, I think, let's see, it's 48. I want to say it's like 3 or 4 real months.
More than that.
Yeah, in the larder before it started to take damage. So that's a long time. But what I did find is if you put, I think, 3 of the larders side by side, you can stuff, no, it's 2, because these look like 2. You can stuff 2 side by side, and then you can put your FSB back in here where it disappears, but you could still access it because the roof of it goes right between the top doors and the bottom doors, and it sticks out just a little bit, but it kind of hides it so it doesn't look like this big old cabinet over here.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was just a way, because you know, to me, the FSPs are just big and bulky looking. These larders look so nice, especially like having the cupboard there. You know, it just kind of looks old
that's a good tip.
compared to the stuff. So,
That's a good tip.
This is my thought, but you can stuff them back in there if you put them side by side.
Well, you want to keep the materials near where your larder's going to be,
Yeah.
so brilliant idea, in fact.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So we'll come back out into the hall. I'm going to go up the stairway to the second floor.
Okay.
This looks like a work area.
It's a little bit of a work area. We have our altar de faux here. The loom is over here. The door on this side is a guest room. The one that just opened in front of me, at least on my side it opened. This is a guest bedroom.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
It's
really
a good
lovely.
size room. Yeah, it's a good size room.
4-poster
What's that?
And
and a mountain lion rug. I like that. The rugs look so cool.
and over here is the master bedroom.
So you gotta come out.
Yeah,
You know, he's showing you.
yeah, I was just that rug just very impressive. Lost you through that.
Yeah, well, you'll need to show everybody how to make those rugs.
Oh,
I like the twin canopy beds. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Very
Yeah, it
good.
looks like it should be a two-person bed, so you ought to be able to have somebody sleep on each side of it, but it doesn't work that way yet.
Cool, that's
So we
a
have
king,
to have two of them.
king size, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a king size bed that way.
Yes, it is. Yes, a Wurmian king.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is your realm.
That's right. And, ooh, the fire's just kicked on, so I guess you're going to get to see the lighthouse at night after all.
Nice.
Hmm.
And the walk.
And we'll take a step out onto the balcony,
I thought that
Just
was me
outside.
then, catching on fire.
just outside the door and turn to the right.
Nice view.
Yeah. That is so nice. You got a lovely place for your deed, in fact. The
Thank
land is just perfect.
Yeah, you picked a good spot.
Yeah. You got a nice bit for a mountain. You got a good mine behind.
I just remember when you first started here, all the spiders and the trolls.
Yes, yes. I remember when we got off the boat, we had to quickly run and try to throw down the deed as quickly as possible in a
Yeah.
tiny area
Yeah.
just to get a few guards to protect us.
Yep, welcome to Wurm. That's how it greets everyone.
I like the fact that if you look towards the lighthouse, you can see the pillar of light from the altar of three behind
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been nice to get it right centered with that, right? So it looks like it's coming out of the middle of the lighthouse.
Let's show everyone where your deed is in actual fact on the map. Are you near Morph's Landing then? You're between
Yes.
Smilo's.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
right, some more landing.
He's at North, they're at
Oh, I
North
see.
Shores.
Gotcha, yeah. Right directly south under the altar for free. Yeah, so that's where Llywylln and Wista's Cherry Cove is. For those of you that would like to build your deeds in the same area, because I'm sure you'll agree, all of you, this is excellent terrain. And you must have flattened though, tons of it, didn't you?
Yes, we had to flatten quite a bit, but we haven't actually flattened as much as you might think. Near the shore it was pretty flat, so we didn't have to do too much. Actually, we did extend the shore a little bit. There was a lot more water here when we originally arrived, and we took some flattened dirt and pushed it out to extend the shoreline a little.
Yeah, good job.
This here is one of my favorite things, these gold lanterns. They just look so pretty.
They do, don't they?
And they provide a decent amount of light for actually being pretty low quality because we only have one gold vein exposed at this time, and it's only a 22 quality, so we can't get the lights very high. But they have a pretty decent amount of light for they're low quality.
Does it take a lot of gold to make them? Because when you mine it, you only get a fraction of the smelting,
It's exactly the same weight as a regular lamp, so it takes 8 ore just to make it.
Yeah.
It takes 8 ore to make it, and 2.5 ore every time you imp it.
But it's worth
So
it.
it makes the gold disappear very quickly.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as the brazier bowl, though.
No.
The brazier bowl is 5 kilos, so that takes 50 ore.
Ouch.
And every time you fail, you lose like 5 ores worth.
Oh no, don't. That is painful.
Yeah.
That is welcome to Wurm.
When you put the ore together into a solid lump, you can only put 6.4 kilos together because it's 64.
Of course, yes.
And it's going to use 5 of it. So if you fail once or twice, you have to grab more ore and recombine it because your lump is now too small.
Yeah.
So let's go out the front.
You have such a lovely deed.
Before it gets too dark to see it, because the lights haven't come on yet.
I am loving this, what we're seeing ahead of us. That is ingenuity, that is finest. And you even have a couple of doggies to greet us. I like that.
We have a couple of pillars here and some statuary.
Yeah.
Now, just before we go up the Overwatch, I'll show you over here on the right. Hidden underneath it is my lower mine entrance.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
I only dug this mine entrance out a few weeks ago because our main mine entrance, I'll show you when we go up the hill, is so high up the hill, and I had dug down into the hill almost to the shoreline in order to get to a couple of nodes. And I said, well, why do I have to keep bringing this stuff all the way back up that hill when I could just make another mine entrance here?
Yeah.
So, and over here is our clay deposit, and what you will see as the watch point for the Overwatch. Except we're going to go see it from the top. So follow me back this way.
Oh my goodness, how long did it take you to do this? My goodness.
Actually, it was only about a week of work, really.
Yeah?
But working pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And I had it already planned out, so. This bridge was originally intended to go straight across to that other tower.
Right.
But the bridge system won't let you build a bridge within 2 tiles of that mine entrance. So I had to go out here and do this.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay, well, at least you worked it out.
But it does make for some more very nice views.
Yeah. And why did you decide on the bridges going up the hill? Was the hill too steep? Or did you just want to do this for effect?
No, it had nothing to do with that. It was... I had this vision of like a Roman aqueduct.
Ah, right.
And I really wanted to use up this annoying sandstone vein that was in the middle of one of my hallways in the mine. I said, what could we use a lot of sandstone on? I said, well, we could build an aqueduct.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah, I've just noticed it's all sandstone, isn't it?
Yes, every bit of it.
Mm.
The only rock shards in here are the ones that they require for the bridges. And this is the main view spot for the Overwatch. This double wide tower is the central point.
And what's that over there on that little island? Is that another lighthouse you've done?
Nope, that actually is nothing that I built. I have no idea where that came from. Somebody else's project.
Oh. Yeah, tiny little island, and it's got...
Oh, somebody built a copy of your lighthouse. That's what it is.
Ah.
Wista was just telling me that somebody built one that was just like yours on that island over there.
Ah. Well, it adds to the scenery, doesn't it?
Because this is bridges and towers, you can actually ride a wagon and horses all the way up the Overwatch.
Oh, nice. Now that is cool. Yeah, that's very cool.
And I carefully measured everything, so this has a 20 slope on all of the bridges. For
Yeah.
every one of the bridges is exactly 20 sloped.
Wow, this is a really good demonstration of what you can use bridges for. Totally amazing. Oh my goodness.
Now, turn around up here and look at the cove.
Yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Really. Totally amazing view.
Behind us here, the building I'm facing is called the Bastion, and it's going to be a very tall tower eventually.
Oh, right.
Right now it's just blocking what I call the off-deed mine entrance.
Oh,
I opened up a mine entrance that goes off my deed. So this here is the airlock point, really.
I'm jammed in your door, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I think it didn't want to let me through, and I climbed through. Someone else must have opened it.
Yeah.
And it's got very upset. Can I get outside to correct this? I don't know if I can. Oh, I think I'm stuck. Can you summon me, Raynstorm?
Let's see, permissions. Manage building.
Oh, you're doing the permissions, are you?
I'm checking the permissions to see if, for some reason, allies were not allowed. Alliance groups.
Ah, I think you've done it. Yep. Thank you.
Gamester, when you get stuck, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was mute this whole time.
I thought you... I didn't want to say.
I've been talking for hours, you know.
Have you? I wondered why you went quiet. I
That
thought,
light
well...
comes out there I had built, by the way. But if you ever get stuck in something like a wall or a fence, type / unstuck, and that will basically do like a rewind.
Ah, right, okay. Well, Llywylln sorted it out, so we're all good.
Okay. Straight across from the entrance is the entrance to the off-deed mine.
Oh, nice idea with the gate before the mine.
Yes, it's a portcullis that has a lock on it, so that in case anything does end up spawning in this mine, that it'll get stopped.
Yeah.
And this is the mine that I'm using to get to that silver node. There's a silver node way down there. And as you can see, I'm paving it along the way.
Ah, excellent.
A nice road.
Yeah.
But because it's off deed, I wanted to make sure that there was a lock and key, basically, to prevent
Trolls.
I don't know, lava fiends or whatever
Yeah.
from just wandering onto the deed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have any players that have to read out. There's a champion wolf right outside your door here. Let me come back in.
Oh yeah, age champion Black Wolf, and he's after you.
Yay.
That spot out there is intended to be for a guard tower. We just haven't built it yet.
Yeah, I think you need one there.
Oh, these gates also have locks on them too.
Well, we nearly watched Raynstorm get eaten by a champion wolf.
Over here is the road that I had to build to actually build the Overwatch.
Oh right.
ramp system, huh?
Yes. The road's so steep you pretty much hop and jump as you're going down it.
Yeah.
And right here,
Wista's hedges.
yes, right here looking up on top of this hill is where the Colossus is going to stand, towering over the trees.
Oh, we'll have
nice.
to. Yeah, we'll show that again in the future. I think once you've done a few more things, you know.
You said you're going to clear out some of these trees in here too, so you can have a better.
Oh yeah, we're going to clear out some of the trees as well. We have plenty of cherry trees. If you're looking for any cherry trees, we have cherry trees in Cherry Cove. Help yourself. And down here is our main mine entrance, and you'll see why we have all the little dog statues around. Right next to it, it tells you the name of the mine. I called it Hound Hollow. So that's why there's dog statues at every mine entrance.
I see, yeah. Hound Hollow Mine.
And in this mine, this is our main mine. I started doing paving in the mine.
Ah.
Say hi to Philip. He's the wandering NPC who, for some reason, has creepily adopted us.
Yeah, I noticed. Every time I get rid of him, he comes back.
And to the left here is going to be our, where I'm going to build my main mine dwelling. In, cave dwelling. I haven't actually gotten to the building of it yet, but I did pave the entire room.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Yeah, very good.
See, he's
And
smart. He's got thorough
and
iron there.
And sandstone bricks again.
And that's right. There's a sandstone. There's a sandstone in the corner, and it's got over 8,000 hits left on it.
No,
so we're
wow.
building it out of sandstone.
We're going to see a lot of sandstone development then
I
over
tell you, there's so much of it, it's not even funny.
No, the sandstone is everywhere in the mine. There's more sandstone than anything else. In fact, if you added up all of the sandstone and compared it to all of the actual rock shards, there's more sandstone in this mine than there is rock shards.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of sandstone.
Follow me.
This is a fair old sized mine as well.
They're going down the hill.
This tunnel here that I'm standing.
Oh yeah, I looked at that as we run by. What's
Yes, this tunnel here where the road here ends is where the sandstone node used to be that was obstructing this tunnel.
that?
So the one that built the Overwatch was right here,
Uh,
and it took over 6,000 bricks out of it to get rid of it.
so you used the whole node. The whole node managed to build all of that Overwatch.
All of the Overwatch, the lighthouse, and all of the connected bridges and the bastion
Wow.
from one node.
One node, yeah. That's awesome.
Do you have any left over from it?
No. I did actually use up that entire node, and we have started hitting on the one in the main room for the rest of the paving.
So the reason why Philip has landed back on your deed is he died somehow. Because he doesn't have his armor or his weapon in his hands anymore. So there's good stuff laying out there in the world somewhere. Go find it.
Yes, Philip's armor and weapons are laying out there waiting for you somewhere.
Probably at the feet of the dragon that killed him.
Probably.
So why don't we take a quick run down the hill here. You follow me past the crates.
Yeah.
And not all of this has been paved yet because I'm still in the process of deciding whether I want to re-level. I did this before they had put in the patch that allowed you to see the slopes you were looking at.
Oh, right.
You know, the tile borders.
Yeah.
And now that I can see the tile borders, I have a better chance of actually smoothing it all out and making it uniform.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
But I designed this mine with branch mining in mind, so you could go every 2 levels.
Yeah. That's
working
good.
your way down the hill, and then you wouldn't miss anything if there was a node in there
Yeah.
of some kind.
Yeah.
No, not yet. All the way down here.
Yeah, just make sure you don't go under any of these.
Oh, no. I know how that goes.
Drops down.
I was working my way over to this tin. Now, there's one tin over here in this corner.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you know it, on the spot that I'm standing on right now, there was another sandstone in the way.
Yeah. You've got
You
a
had
lot.
2 sandstones side by side?
2 sandstones. Yes, that's more than there's several places in the mine where there's 2 sandstones right next to each other. And this one, there was 2 sandstones, catty corner, right next to each other.
What?
It was right in front of the tin.
What quality is your tin?
Well, let's take a look. Quality 43, and there's 4,900 hits left.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's a good bit of tin.
I got my prospecting up over 90, so I could actually tell exactly how many there are.
Yeah.
I wanted to know exactly how much mining I needed to do to get rid of that sandstone, and when I
Yeah.
found out, I was not happy.
Yeah, I bet. God. Amazing that you mined it all out. I've never mined it completely out an ore node. Never done it.
And over here, if you'll follow me down this corridor. Here, as you can tell, we've gotten back to the paving. This is the lower mine entrance I spoke of earlier and showed you.
Oh, yes. It makes such a difference, doesn't it, when you pave the floors running through the mines now and get through
yes.
so much quicker. So cool.
There's one last feature here that we missed because
yeah.
the Overwatch took us around it. But I'll show you off one of Wista's creations. This is the original road that leads up to the mine, but just to the right here.
Oh, we need to tell them about the left. This is the first deed on our server that actually has a bridge going up to their house.
Oh, right. Oh, excellent.
They were the first one to do it.
This was the very
Yes.
first deed. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Fantastic.
This little wooden bridge leads to the storeroom on the top of our house.
That's really cool. I'll just show everyone that. Yeah, that's really cool.
It's like their little warehouse.
If we had gone up one more flight of stairs from the master bedroom, this is where he would be, in the storeroom.
Alright, okay.
But that's so nice to be able to just ride across and plop your stuff down.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to mention that. That was the very first bridge that we ever had on this deed. I mean, on the server.
Yeah.
And it was the first one to go to a building.
Yeah. That is
It
so
was-
cool.
And straight across the street is the thing I wanted to show you. Wista wanted you to see her stables.
Ah.
Nice. That was nice enough to enchant the grass.
Smilo was nice enough to come over and enchant our grass for us,
Oh, he's
Keeping
a lovely guy, Smiler.
keeping our horses alive. Over here you'll see, he's still alive, my horse, the venerable Mountain Jolly, which was the first horse that Rain gave me when we got to Tutorial Island.
Oh,
Mountain
Mountain
I'm caring for him and he's still alive.
Yeah, I still have my very first 5-speed horse, Grey Rage.
How
And
long?
He's
Sorry.
like, well, how long has the server been on? He came on about 3 or 4 months after. Maybe 6 months. So
Oh.
he's going on 2 years old real life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's not
He's
cool.
the granddaddy of all the 5-speeds.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mountain Jolly's at least 10 months old at this point.
Yeah, good job, Wista, with your stables.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. I love the way you've done the roof over it. Really
Yeah,
is
me too.
good. It's like a corral.
Yep, this one is all Wista's project.
Yeah. Cool, between you, you're a right couple of engineers.
You guys have done very well. I really like the place.
Yeah.
Very creative. We've lucked out and had a lot of creative people on the server. Everybody's got a different vision, and I just love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always lovely showing different people's ideas. Because anyone who watches then can grab all of them ideas as well and make their own. You know?
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something I decided to do on the deed with the way that I've been paving the roads. You'll see that all the flat roads down here have stone slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look, you'll see the rough cobblestone is on every one of the roads that ramps up.
Oh, I see.
Well, the way I decided to do it was based on the slope. So if it's 5 or less, then I'll use, if it's flat or if it's a really, really shallow slope, I'll use the stone slabs. If it's between 5 and 25, then I will use the rough cobblestone. And if it's steeper than that, I'll use the rounded stone, which is what's behind the house, like the retaining wall. I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a retaining wall behind the house. That's the rough cobblestone, or not the rounded stone. So
Yeah, I've noticed that in your mommy too, that you did the same thing, and I was going to ask you, but now I get to know.
Yeah,
see,
good idea.
it's kind of a nice way. So even in a distance, when you start to get those lower quality graphics, you can tell what you're looking at. You can tell you're looking at a slope. You can tell you're looking at flat, based on what style of paving you've got.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And putting the stone curbs in helps too, especially in the wintertime, since the snow covers up the slabs and the cobblestone.
Yeah.
The rock curbs help identify where the actual road is.
The only thing I haven't figured out what to do as a workaround yet is if you do an angled road, you know, if you pave nearest corner so that you get like a slanted road, you can't do the curb on that one. So.
Nope. I wish they would come up with a hex system or something instead of, so we could do diagonals or triangle. Make all the tiles triangles versus squares or something, so we could do diagonals. Did you know you can paint curves too? So if you really need it to stand out more, you can paint them a different color. To like a even black will make it stand out.
Yeah, I remember that you can paint them from the curve episode, which was another episode and a good one. But that's not something we've gotten around to. We're pretty much working on structure at the moment.
Yeah.
Or I'm working on structure, and Wista's doing more of the beautification.
Yeah. No, together you are an amazing team. It shows on this deed. Really.
Well, I love your bridge system here.
Yeah.
Your watch. I had been just telling Morph that I thought it would be really cool to do a highway system along some of these barren areas with double lanes, 2 wide bridges going over it, and then every 25 putting a 4 wide tower there so that you can have a ramp going up and a ramp going down from either side, like a highway system. So you kind of made my highway system, now I don't have to do that.
Yeah, amazing all of this. Done a real good job. How long have you both been on this deed, working on it?
I think we first started working on it in October of last year.
If you go to your token, it should say when you started it. Let's see what it says.
So 10 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Although we did take a break from working on it for a while.
Yeah, you
There was
did
some
that
really-
right.
There was some really bad lag in the beginning of the year, and it was making it really hard to get anything done. Info.
I think it's history. Area of history.
Oh. Area history, there it is.
Found in Cherry Cove on January 1st, 2017.
Oh, so it was January 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah, what a great way to start the year. Yeah, so this really is a marvellous, marvellous deed. Love it.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing.
Gamester, take a look at the lighthouse now with the lights on.
Oh yeah.
That look nice.
Yeah, that does look lovely. It must look really cool as well from up the top of your abutment.
Oh yeah, and you can see it from all the way on top as long as there isn't a tree in the way.
Yeah, you got some tree cutting to do there, haven't you?
Well, we're needing logs now. We're making a lot of mine support.
Ah, there you go. So you got your logs. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing all this with us.
You're welcome.
So what's your next major project that you're going to do? Your Colossus?
The Colossus, yeah. The Colossus is going to be my next major project. I'm not going to spoil the tricks of the trade that I'm going to use to make it look really spectacular.
Oh yeah, no,
but,
don't. And we'll show it. We'll have a revisit and show you.
But
Colossus.
it will be standing above the trees. It'll be a Colossus of foe looking down over all he surveys, or she. I'm not really sure how that works with foe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true. It's a tree. It's a he. It is a
Okay.
tree.
It's a he tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Over all he surveys.
And there is one walking around. Who's he? Oh, it's over near Geralt's and Jelly's place. There's a foe walking around over there. I saw him yesterday.
Is there? As long as he's not aggressive, I guess it's all right.
No, they're not. We have, what is it? Llywylln spawned off of Tutorial Island yesterday. And she's not aggressive.
Well, that's nice of her.
Right, well, okay, I will let you guys say your goodbyes, and then I'll say the outro for this episode. I don't know how long we've been recording, but I think it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, but I think everybody's going to enjoy it. It's
Yeah,
really
oh
nice.
yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Farewell.
everybody. Have a great day.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Llywylln, and thank you, Wista, for letting us come and visit your deed, and hopefully you'll let us do it again in the future when you've finished your Colossus and maybe some other projects. Thank you very much, and thank you all you guys for the episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.